is about to begin, and you're gonna love it.
Hi everybody, Reese Davis with you, bringing you the EA Sports NCAA Football 14 pregame show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites. Next door neighbors separated by a state line. The Vandals and the Cougars are on the field as Idaho and Washington State are finishing up final warm-up in the battle for the Palouse.
Thank you, Reese Davis. Now, this is LaxRoxTopher here, bringing you Week 4 of my Washington State Online Dynasty. As you can see, here are some of the matchups that are this week. Most importantly, the rivalry game between Idaho and Washington State, the Battle of the Palouse. Here's some of the scores from last week. And most of you saw me beat up on FCS West, which was supposed to be Southern Utah. But this week we've got what most would consider another cupcake. But as a University of Idaho student, soon to be alumni, I gotta say you can't take the Vandals lightly. But as you can see, we're 3-0, 1-0 in the Pac-12. Great start for Washington State. If we look to go 4-0 and start pressing the polls to get us some votes in that top 25. I'm gonna let it go back to Reese real quick. This one's going to be a tough one for me. I don't like facing my Vandals, but I got to get to 4-0 here on LaxRoxTopher's YouTube channel. The first play of the game is a Taylor Davis handoff to the right to James Baker, but then there on 2nd and 8, he'll hit Michael LaGrone, picking up the first down and 10, University of Idaho. Taylor Davis drops back, he'll hit LaGrone again, this time for a big old 15-yard reception, and they are across the 50-yard line, trying to strike a touchdown on their first possession of the Cougars, but it goes off the receiver, off the defensive back, and that is picked off by Washington State's Alex Jackson. That will give the ball to Washington State. Big pass there, 14-yard reception from Connor Halliday to Vince Mail, and you can see Connor Halliday is tearing it up this year. 3 games under his belt, over 1,300 yards. He is leading the NCAA in pass yards. On the read option there, he'll run it out to the left after a quick juke in right. 3rd and 4, trying to pick up the first down, keep this drive alive. He'll hit Dominique Williams, the dynamic sophomore, for a 14-yard reception. More importantly, moving those chains. Connor Halliday now finds Brett Baratone for a big pickup there. 2nd and 5 in the red zone. Halliday finds Vince Mail for a touchdown. Vince Mail, another touchdown this season. He's killing it this year. I believe he is 3rd in the NCAA in receiving yards and 4th in touchdowns. A lot of people expect to be Dominique Williams, but Vince Mail is coming up big for us. Taylor Davis trying to answer back as he got a tip to interception there on the last play. And he'll hit Roman Runner on a huge runner. He'll get a 49 reception there, taking in the Washington State territory. The Washington State defense will hold and force this field goal by the freshman Ncaa. That is perfect. Known for his distance, but he shows his accuracy there. 7-3, 4-point game. Connor Halliday on the read option, and that one is a great one. As Connor Halliday not known for his speed, 34-yard pickup there. Connor Halliday dropping back, 1st and 10 on the closing moments of the first quarter. He'll lob one up to Vince Mail, and it's broken up there by Solomon Dixon. The defense got their hands in there and swatted the ball out of his hands. Oh, that would have been a big play from Halliday to Mail for their 2nd connection of the game for 6. But he'll try it again. He lobs one deep, this time for Brett Baratone. 43-yard touchdown toss. Halliday to Baratone. That puts it 14-3, 11-point lead for the Washington State Cougars over the Idaho Vandals. And that will bring it to the end of the first quarter here, as I just went over. 14-3, 11-point lead. Wazoo. The Cougs are rolling here in Martin Stadium, trying to keep this 3-0 win streak alive as they got their 8-mile down the road rivals of the Idaho Vandals. That is a drop by Taylor Elmo. As you can see, Taylor Davis, pretty good numbers there other than that interception. But that one will cost them the ball and then give it right back to this deadly Washington State air raid offense. Vincent Mail looking deep. It is too deep, though, as Halliday cannot hook up. 2nd and 10. He'll find Brett Baratone, who's been a solid hands guy for us so far this season. Halliday drops back. He hits Brett Baratone again. Right after I got off saying that, he catches another one. Will it be Baratone again? No, it'll be Vince Mail. That'll be a 9-yard reception, bringing the ball over to the Washington State side as they are trying to score again. Vince Mail, he just can't juke the guy, but he'll take the ball inside the 10-yard line. Washington State trying to put up their 21st point.
Fires it out.
Pressure coming. And he's gone. Got it and brought down immediately.
They wondered if they were going to be able to move the ball against this defense, and I think right now, I think they seem to, as I said earlier, they seem.
There's a strike complete. To the 20, to the 10. Touchdown, Cougars. This will end up being. He throws. Incomplete. Dogs.
How did he drop that?
It's complete. And he hits him hard at the 25. Washington State's put themselves in a great position now as they head into the second half.
Well, in the first half, we saw a lot of big playability.
He punched it in for 6 on the last series. Can they do it again?
This offensive coordinator's got to be feeling so good about the execution.
Looking to add to this big lead here. And he's... Steps up in the pocket and... Quick throw out to the... He delivers. Big yardage on the catch and build on those statistics. And they got him. He's in trouble. On the ground with the tailback. Front 28-3.
Of something else, because this one's a wrap.
There's going to be a comeback.
So you're saying there's a chance.
That's going to do it at halftime, just about ready to start the second half.
All right, you finish it up, bro. I'm looking at something in the cafeteria. I'm hungry.
But wait, don't leave until you get my order. Brad, Kirk, take the second half.
Complete. He's got room. And they push. They'll make the sack.
He has.
He gets sacked on the play. Brought down. Pass is tipped away. Gets it out quickly. He's out to the 30. Tackle. Round. Fires incomplete. He fires. Caught. Open field. Steps in. Leaps. Picked off. And he tackles him hard at the 30.
Already getting blown out. There's no chance to come back now.
And 10 yards to go. Ball on their own 46. Pulls it in, and he's in the open field. Tackle made. And he's tackled right around.
41's coming. We got it.
He's scrambling. Fumble. They fall on it.
Boy, the end really showed some. It's going to rattle this guy.
He's knocked out of bounds around the shotgun. Quick throw. Hauls it in. Stays in bounds and made it.
And then they end up with another first down.
So they're going to try to determine if the receiver had possession and was inbounds or not.
The ruling on the field is reversed.
Well, I know the receiver isn't too happy, but makes the grab past the marker, and he's taken down. level. Head into the fourth quarter in a game that's never been close. The Cougars in front, 28-3. He's under pressure. Throws it to the outside. And got it to the senior. Well, and nice, but this game's been over for a long time.
Defense.
The defender wanted a head start. Throws to the... Throws it deep. And this one's going to get intercepted.
Brad,
Throws complete. He's got space to work. He's tackled. And now he's got room to run. All by himself in the backfield with 5 wideouts. And he hits him over 2 minutes in the game. Touchdown.
takeaways.
This defense is still feeling the pressure of the passing game.
Well, when you come after the quarterback and you don't get there, it usually leaves somebody open, or at least some space to work with.
Well, even though this round of the rival... He passes it. Got a man. Watch out here. The 10. I'm pretty sure they won't win it, but they haven't quit yet. The Cougars are going to call their second timeout. And he's tackled.
41's coming. 41's the bite. Dog 4. Green 9.
Well, a nice stop there late in the fourth quarter, but this game, quite frankly, and this one's all but wrapped up with the final score. Washington State 35, Idaho
Next year.
That brings this PAA football 14